Good evening, everybody. Real Quake hours coming up.
Hello, everyone.
But yeah, good evening, everybody. This is going to be a Quake Nightmare 100% run, which I don't think has been done before on a marathon. Maybe Algu has done an easy 100%.
I think it's been done in GTQ once, but that
Okay,
was years
great
ago.
start,
so-
great start. We're off to a good start. Joining me for commentary tonight will be Sphere
Hello.
and Algu,
Hello.
both legends of the game. And I don't think we should waste any time. So let's get on with it. Want to do a countdown for me, Sphere,
Yeah,
please?
let's go. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go. Also, by the way, can you move that thingy up just a little bit?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay,
Low
so
sensitivity.
Off to E1, we go.
and as mentioned, it's a nightmare, so you have to find the secret skill level at the start map. It's not counted in the in-game time, but we start off from actual gameplay, which is E1, M1.
Yeah, exactly. We start with that, and 100% it means we have to kill all the enemies. As you can see already, Muty is fighting them quite a lot, especially in Nightmare. We have, yeah, really a lot of enemies, and Muty very nicely taking care of all of them, pre-planning like pretty much. Yeah, what weapon he's gonna use, where he's gonna shoot who, and so on. And as you can see, he's really clearing them out really nicely. Now we have a water section here, and there's gonna be an FPS trick to get up this.
Hope I get it.
Very nice, first try, that's really good. So we lower the FPS, and that way we gain a bit more height out of the water and then climb up to that platform again.
Yeah, and also you need to get all the secrets and also the kills for 100%. And each map has like a set amount of secret areas. Some of them you only have to touch it like very far away, and then some like let's say secret areas might not even be marked as secret, so you don't need to actually get them. As long as this counts at the end of the game, that's what matters.
Yeah, and you can see in the end screen, you can see the kills and the secrets, and we will try to get all of the possible ones on all of the maps. Here on E1M2, the start is a bit kind of slow.
Come on, really?
That's,
Alright, let me
denied
find
there.
my way around real quick.
Yeah, indeed, we'll have to backtrack here a little, because we fell down a bit too
alright.
soon. It's
Yeah, and
not-
what you can see there as well, certain events in the game trigger enemies to spawn on the map, and if you block the spawn point, you kill that enemy instantly. So like that's what happened there with one of the enemies, and it's a very fast way to kill some big enemies without wasting any bullets or time.
Indeed. Yeah, and now we're gonna come up here to the quad damage, which is gonna help us to clear these enemies a lot better. So that's kind of what we were waiting for here on this map. So now we got the quad damage, and now we can kill all of the enemies a lot easier. So we have 4 times the damage than we had before, so clearing all of these is a lot easier. There are gonna be some ogres here. Let's see if we have some luck. Okay, that was actually kind of unlucky that he was all the way back there. I
Oh,
think.
that's unlucky.
That's very unlucky with this crack there, yeah. Now
Did I actually kill it? I'm not sure.
I think you did.
I think you did, yeah.
I think it
It's
must.
gonna be some fiends here as well, and we're gonna spawn frag one of them, so we stand in a position where he spawns, and that way he's dead instantly, so we don't waste any ammo and any time on him.
Yeah, and what you can...
And-
okay,
alright.
maybe you missed it, but
And
it happens. You didn't
Kill,
see
yeah.
that.
It didn't see that.
Should I retry?
No, keep going.
Alright.
We have time, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we have time. I have a lot of... Okay, whatever. Let's keep going then.
Alright.
Sorry.
And what's also like a very good point said earlier with the weapon management. Each enemy has their a certain amount of health points. So what you do a lot of times is you switch weapons between reload animations to get the optimal amount of damage on them. So maybe switching from the normal shotgun to the super shotgun and so on to kind of maximize your speed of damage to that specific enemy.
Indeed. There's a small secret here down there that we'll have to collect, so we just open it, now we get in there, get some nice rockets. Rockets are always good because they allow us to clear enemies a lot quicker. Lots of fiends jumping at us, trying to not get hit too much. And now there's some Shambler here. Okay, that's a good position, I think.
Yeah, that's a pretty good position. I want to get rid of the scrag though first.
There we go, killed the Shambler, and then there's another one here that we telefrag, which is really nice, because Shamblers take a long time to kill.
Oh,
Come on, Scrag.
The wolf.
Yeah, Scrags have a tendency to float outside, out of bounds basically, sometimes, and then we can't kill them anymore, which is for, 100% runs. It's horrible, but luckily we could still kill him there while he was still somewhat visible.
And one important bit here is the zombie enemy types. Only way to kill them is to make them explode. So you have to deal a certain amount of damage to them, like there's a threshold when they explode in a way. So the best way is to use is to use explosives, but also if you have quad damage, most weapons will do as well.
Yeah, so what happened there, we lured the Fiend back to us, so that while the elevator bars are closing, he's in between them, and then that way we stop the elevator bars and we skip having to take the elevator up, and that saves a lot of time here, because now we just take the teleporter up, and then the end here is pretty tricky. We stand in the spot to spawn frag several enemies.
Oh,
that was pretty close.
Very unlucky. I'll try to fix it. Come on, buddy. I cannot do the Shambler dance. It's pretty difficult, but it's alright. Got it.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I got a bit trolled with the Fiend there, dodging a bit. Yeah, this start is also a bit hairy, so trying to rain down some nades here onto these first enemies so we don't take too much damage. That's very nice. Then down to the secret here, get some more rocket ammo. And then there's some pretty important stuff here, so this map can kind of break. There's like a trigger that spawns an ogre, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think there's a specific way or way to kill the enemies. So first you want to kill the fiends that he just did at the exit there, and then you go down swimming and kill the enemies here. And that spawns another last enemy, which would be inaccessible otherwise. And also this level is the first one where Muty will take the secret exit. So in 100% we also complete all the secret levels, and each episode has at least one secret level.
Done with the pyramid part here, and now we're gonna go into this fortress or whatever. And there's gonna be some annoying going over the lava lamps here, trying to, or the torches rather.
Come on, no.
Yeah, it's somewhat finicky. You can fall down easily, as you can see. We're trying to go over them into these secret parts to press the buttons, because that's what unlocks the secret level. So we have to do this, and then when we're done with that, we can go up and kill the last enemies towards the end of the of this map here. And afterwards we will then not take that exit, because we need to take the secret exit, so we will backtrack back to that secret exit. So there would be the exit here.
I'm actually gonna go up there and collect those extra rockets, because I'm running pretty low.
Yeah, that's one thing with this category is ammo management. So the main like ammo type that you want is rockets. So the grenade launcher and the rocket launcher, they use the same ammo type, and it's usually the fastest way to kill enemies. So you run out quite fast, so you need to remember to pick up, and if you miss something, also have some backup points.
Yeah, as you may have noticed, so this is the secret level, and you can see we have very low gravity here, and that's the special thing about this map. And with that, we can't really bunny hop anymore, because we would have way too much airtime, so instead we do a lot of quad rocket boosts, as you can see. So we grab the quad, and we have pentagram, so we can do as much damage boost as we want, and this makes this map really, very fast and a lot of carnage, as you can see, with all the quad.
Yeah, this game has a couple power-ups, as you call them. The main ones being the quad damage, so 4 times damage, and then pentagram, which gives you invincibility for, I think it's both for 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, I think so. There's a secret over there, and nice rocket boost straight into the end, very nice.
1 minute.
Exactly.
So 1 ammo left on the rockets, by the way.
Here's a nice boost with that one last rocket, very nice, out of the water. It's pretty tricky to do that one, actually. You need quite a lot of height to get out of the water. Very nicely done. And now we got some more rockets, so we can go back to killing the monsters. The secret here is a nice yellow armor, which is going to help us surviving the onslaught of enemies. And then another secret area here where we go through the teleporter from the other side, which brings us on top of this entrance. And then we get a quad, which again allows us to clear all of the enemies a lot quicker. And as you can see, Muty knows where all of them are going to spawn, so he pre-aims everything perfectly and really clears the enemies really well like this.
Yeah, all the enemy spawn points are set already at the map file, so we always will know where they are. They might have some variability in the movement, but usually it's very small.
Yeah, however, in Nightmare especially, once they are aggroed, they can really divert from the path and be very random, and that's one part, especially with Nightmare, that we might see here as well in this attempt, where they will be in some weird spots. Okay, this anti is also pretty tricky. Let's see. Very nicely done.
All
okay,
right.
so didn't lose a lot of health there. Nice.
122, that's actually not too bad.
Good job.
Going fast, man.
At E1M6, classic jump over to the gold key, and we already opened the door, but we cannot exit unfortunately, because we have to, yeah, do the 100%. Getting all the ogres here, getting the silver key, and then into this trap right here. And now we're gonna actually unintentionally jump over this trap. We actually left an ogre alive there, I believe, and that will get squished by the trap. That's the idea. That's actually one of the random elements that can sometimes not work, so let's hope that it does. And we rush to this button here, which opens the secret hatch with all of the zombies, so we're on a little bit of a timer. Yeah, I took a lot of damage there, but luckily survived.
Oh, we're good.
There we go, and there was a very unlucky zombie. Yeah, he got only downed and not killed, so we have to wait for him to, you know, kill him, as you can see. So, yeah, zombies are kind of a nightmare for the 100% because you always have to make sure to get them. Not even intended. Okay, there we go. Very nice.
Probably the hardest boss fight coming up right now, given the fact that it's the only boss fight in the game. But yeah, it's way harder on Nightmare difficulty than it is on easy.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
It's like a aimbot basically on Nightmare.
And you have to
Yeah.
get three.
Wow!
The air shot.
Insane.
Yeah, come on.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah, and you also have to do 3 of these cycles instead of only 1 on easy, for instance. There we go. That was it the first or the second one now?
Second one.
Okay, so one more time. Let's hope we can survive with the 23 HP that we have left. There we go.
Okay. Oh,
Slow but
Oh.
steady with
Oi, oi, oi. The men.
I'm here, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
like
enter. All right. All right. Like I
Well,
said, it's difficult.
Just wanted to show off how it looks when it's done smoothly without any hit. Let's go.
Stop.
There we go. Very nicely jump over. Another hit on the zap, and then very nice. So this is how it looks when you don't get a hit, and yeah, that was perfect. I mean,
All right, there we go.
Good job.
very good. Okay, so at the start of E-Turn 1 there will be a swimming section, so maybe if we have something to read we can do that right now real quick.
Sure thing. We do have a $30 donation from Alksaif with no comment, but they are putting the $30 towards the crosscode boss fight incentive where Gulabamse will do an extra boss fight that they normally would skip, but we're gonna see some extra stuff there. So if you want an amazing speedrun to go even a little bit longer, put your money towards that. That will be tomorrow morning and be very awesome, I think.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, so we saw there was a little slow boost to get the gold key, and now we're diving down to the secret right here. And then we're not gonna do a nade boost because that was easy hundo. Yeah. So
That would be for easy hundo.
getting a bit confused. Yeah, we have to
I
take
mean,
this-
actually, no. You can do it for Nightmare hundo.
Yeah, true, you could, yeah. But yeah, I mean, this way is a bit safer, and then we're gonna make our way, yeah, through the rest of, to the other parts, rest of the parts of the level now. Around this kind of weird Tetris-looking section. I don't know how to describe it otherwise.
90s server room, who knows?
Oh yeah, that's a good shot actually. There we go.
Oh, come on.
Ah, yeah. So there's a trick here where you can lock the elevator while going down, so you don't have to wait for it while you're stuck getting the quad.
The Enforcer was sadly in a funny mood. He
Indeed.
was just straight up blocked us.
Yeah, but just a little bit of a time lost there. and then killing all the enemies here at the end with a quad really nicely.
Yeah, and one thing about the categories for this game actually, so when it comes to 100% runs, there's the easy 100% and then nightmare. The other difficulties we don't really run, but the main difference really is the amount of enemies and maybe a little bit of like some level shenanigans in nightmare. But yeah, mainly just the enemy count is way higher in nightmare, and also they're more aggressive. But there's no any like they all have the same health and pretty much the same damage.
Pretty sketchy section here with the Fiend. There we go, he behaved nicely there. With the quad again, we, yeah, go through these enemies like butter, basically. Nice jump over there.
Nice.
And then killing these.
Oi.
Oh, I think he missed him. There we go.
I
Took him
got
up
him.
at the end. Very nice. And then jumping back to the gold key door. Cleaning all of these enemies up.
Yeah, and what you can see a lot is when Muty is starting a level, he might leave some enemies alive, and that the reason being, you know, maybe later on the level you get quad damage, but it's just a lot easier to just kill them later with the quad damage instead of just wasting time killing them without.
Oh my god, it
Nice.
trolled you a bit there. Okay, nice. Yeah, that Fiend down there can be quite annoying to hit. There's like a little setup that you could see, but sometimes even that doesn't work. He just walks around randomly and then it doesn't really hit. Right, on to E2M3.
There's one precise jump here with double grenade boost, so he's gonna have like a grenade timer on screen. It's gonna just help him time to jump.
It's gonna come up right now on this bridge here, so we activate the bridge, shoot some fish first, then throw a grenade like this, wait for this DK to come, and then do a double grenade boost. Really nice, that's very good. Then we,
Probably my favorite strat of this episode.
yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, now Muty is basically at the like end of the level, so he's gonna do backwards the level from here on out.
Yeah, the whole idea of that double grenade boost was to get to the quad as early as possible, so we can clear all of the enemies very quickly.
Yeah, and also we won't be taking the normal exit in this level because it's also the secret level, exit level, or start level. So we'll go to the secret level at the end.
Yeah, because this would be the normal end.
Yep.
Just checking if there's an enemy left, luckily no.
Yeah, because I'm actually missing
Oh, there we go.
one more. I'm missing one
Oh,
more.
one more. Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Of
zombie.
course.
So there you can see the randomness. Sometimes they just hide and where you don't expect them to hide, and that's what loses you time with you. So Muty basically has some kind of checkpoints where he checks how many kills do I have, how many should I have here, and if he has one less, then he has to check basically where's the remaining enemy. And now we grenade boost here to the secret end, as I was saying, and open this door, kill the trio of DKs there, and then straight onto the secret exit.
And some Quake pros might know that in this level there's also the dope fish secret, but it's not an actual secret ticket by definition, so it's not, we're not seeing that sadly.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, again, grabbing the quad. And then here there's a lot of zombies. One grenade kills many of them, but not quite all. So with the super nail gun, we get rid of the rest of them. And then, yeah, I mean, this level especially is kind of mayhem with
Yeah.
how many enemies are in pretty
Lots of
tightly packed.
zombies and just like corridors full of knights.
Exactly. And yeah, you can really see like Muty goes around the corner and knows instantly where to shoot the next one, and that's all. Yeah, a lot of muscle memory, a lot of playing, a lot of planning, where and how to shoot the enemies. Here's a nice little grenade boost out of the water that we can do to skip a little bit of climbing. Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
And then onto the later part of the level here. This small bridge that can be kind of annoying. Especially with the scrags up there. Scrags can be kind of annoying to hit. Like the hitbox is not as big as you would sometimes hope for it to be.
Yeah, and also with the way they fly, the hitbox is usually behind them, so it's just moving all around, and it's sometimes hard to hit.
Then this corridor here, waiting for
Had
all
to
of them.
play it a bit safe there, because like I dropped down pretty low on HP. Wasn't exactly ideal.
Yeah, and those jumping enemies, they're named fiends, and super hard to hit sometimes because they are jumping, so you might get your grenade underneath them or over them and not hitting them.
Yeah, and they can completely obliterate you
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you hit them. There's some kind of bug where they hit you multiple times all of a sudden, and then
Yeah. Just eats your health.
Indeed. On to the next level, E2 and 4. So we've done the secret level. Here at the start, very conveniently, there's a quad, so we pick that up right up to make everything a lot quicker. Shooting some grenades up onto the bridges while swinging down here. Lots of zombies in this area.
The power of the super nail gun with the quad.
Yeah.
Just one tap zombies.
It's very satisfying. Grab the rocket launcher here and then
Nice double kill.
in this lower area. There was a secret button. Well, yeah, it's a button for the secret, so we shoot that with some splash damage from the rocket. We can actually shoot it earlier than we're supposed to. And that's gonna come into play actually later. And up here.
Yeah, it basically opens a bridge that is gonna take to get quad later.
So another secret right behind us, so we pick that up, get some nice mega health, which is gonna help us surviving. Another secret over there. It's gonna give us a pentagram. We rocket jump into that, because it's much faster than taking the stairs here. Clearing the rest, which, quad. You would imagine the quad grenade would have killed a lot of this stuff already, but there's just so much still left. Yeah, the kind of platform that moves us here is way too slow, so we just jump in the goo. We have the pentagram anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Get this secret, which you didn't. Yeah, there we go. Now we got the secret trigger. Jump up with a really cool quad rocket jump as well, and then straight onto the silver key area here. So we already got the silver key. Oh yeah, this is
And here's the bridge, yeah.
exactly
Here's
this
the quad damage.
secret now that we picked up, that we shot earlier, the button for. And now we're in the silver key area.
Still trying to conserve ammo. Some few levels coming up with only a handful of quads and way more enemies than necessary.
Shooting the last 3 months here, and then a nice little strafe, so we can exit the little level a bit earlier than because of the opening barrier there basically. Yeah, E2 and 5. The quads on this level are pretty far, pretty late in the level. So at the start here, it's gonna be take quite a while to kill all of these, especially with as Muty said, how many enemies there are right at the start. We're gonna try to kill some of them as much as we need basically, and then we're gonna. That was really okay. Very nice. Got him there in the end while he jumped down.
You had to go for a swim.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, and with the ogres as well, when you kill them, they drop two grenades or 2 rockets, and it's very useful to make sure you're nearby when you kill one, to make sure you also get some more ammo for later.
And that's also why you don't want to gip them, because when you gip them, you don't get the rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we got the first quad, so we basically went.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Owie.
quad damage to ourselves. It should be fine, I think. So we'll get some Euro red armor soon again. But yeah, basically with the quad now, we go back to the start of this level here and kill everything that's left with the quad.
I don't know.
Chandler's not really behaving.
Let's try. Okay, good.
Oh my
Nice.
god. No. Okay, very good. We get the we should get a red arm.
I knew it.
Unlucky.
I don't think
there.
I don't think I made a save. I should have. It's fine.
Let's do it again.
We got time.
Yeah, you can see how quickly it can backfire. Like there was just one not perfectly
One
placed
projectile
rocket.
and-
Exactly, and you damage yourself with a quad damage so much that it's really difficult to carry on. You gotta be really careful there. He went for wanted to go for a swim as well. Muty could stop him luckily. Yeah, again, so especially in this room, we ignore everything. Like, look at how many enemies are to our left here. We just ignore all of them because we don't have the quad yet. So really, we can't do anything. It would take way too long to clear them now, so we go to this end of the level to get the quad, and now we do the cleanup duty and go back.
Yeah, one thing with enemies is if they damage another enemy type, they usually start fighting each other. But that's also a nice way to keep some enemies in one place. Let's say, you know, an ogre hits knight, they most likely start fighting and stay at the same spot. And also gets you a kill.
Yeah, so this looks much better now. We didn't take the self-damage shot, so now we're much better off on health and armor. So now these scrags won't be a problem. And now we get another refill on the red armor, which is really nice.
Here, one somewhere. I don't know where it is. It should
Yeah,
be
me
here, right? Where is he?
It's a DK, right? Yeah, below you. Oh, 2 even. Wow. Yeah, so this is the randomness that really comes into play. Once they're aggroed, they can run anywhere, basically, and sometimes you'll be really surprised where they are and spend a lot of time trying to find them.
Especially Scrags, when you keep searching for like 2 minutes straight and then you find out, oh, it went out of bounds.
Exactly, that's very fun. So there's a scrag hiding here, so we have to rocket jump up, and then another cool rocket jump with a nice slope jump onto this quad, which is the final quad here that we're going to use on this map to clear this area down here, and then the final room, which is, interesting to say the least. And if it works, that was really good, then we can clear them really nicely with some nice quad grenades.
Good job. So this is the last map of episode 2. It's kinda gimmicky map. Normally you're supposed to wait for like these 3 different cycles to get to this part where he is now. To start this elevator going down. But now it's already going down, so we have time to clear out the other two areas of the level. And also, if there's any donations, now would be a good time to read them.
Sure thing. We have a $20 donation from Cookie D with no message, but they are putting that towards the Crab Rave pick for the Little Big Planet 2 costume pack choice. We also have a $25 donation from Joe46 saying, LQ is cute. putting that putting that towards the bonus fight for Crosscode. And we have a $5 donation from John Ranger saying, John Ranger here, Muty, go play AG now. And they are also putting that towards the Crosscode Shizuke bonus boss fight.
Thanks everyone.
Yes, thanks.
Thank you everybody so much for the donation. Oh my god. Pretty late in the night. It's so late I forgot to kill this guy.
We all know what you mean.
I definitely agree on that.
Thank
It
you for
is
the
getting a
donations.
little late here in Sweden.
Alright, so we cleared out the first area of this map. It's kind of split into 3 parts, well, 2 plus 1/2-ish. And now we're actually going to do a trick that is, well, for Quake terms, still kind of new, which is this lightning gun bug here. So what we basically do is kill the Vor at the end of the level that's completely far away by using the lightning gun, because it actually has it actually has 3 beams, and 2 of them we cannot see, and by doing a specific lineup, that lightning gun, that beam, the 3rd beam, hits him way further away than where we stand, basically.
Yeah, and killing that enemy also starts the final sequence for the level, so it makes it a couple seconds faster at the end as well.
Exactly. This room is also kind of interesting with all the DKs. Luckily we just got the pentagram from the secret, so we can actually just shoot the grenades without having to worry about self-damage here, because with the pentagram we are invincible, so nothing doing there.
Yeah, also this level, this part of the level is also on a timer, so there's this elevator going up and down. Just over here.
Could be
And
close.
what?
Oh,
Yeah.
unlucky. I had to check because thought the DK didn't die, but that's alright.
Yeah, basically, if you get it fast enough, you get to this lower section again slightly faster than intended, let's say.
Hey.
Hiding over there, There you go. Got the Shambler, and now we are done with the second part. And now we are on to like this final elevator that we triggered early. because yeah, we don't want to spend all this time waiting on this elevator, so that's why you trigger it early, and that's why we also, as Algo said, kill the Vor with the LG bug to already open the rune for us. So 1 Vor is left, we get that one, get the rune, and then rocket jump into the end.
And to unlock the ending of the game, you need 4 of the runes, so 1 each episode.
And now we're already on to episode 3.
Yes. And it's a non-linear game technically, so we could be doing the episodes in what order we want. But of course, with the marathon setting, it's nice to just go 1, 2, 3, 4. But depending on which levels and episodes runner prefers, you can do whatever route you want.
Do you see a lot of enemies here? It would be kind of nice to have a quad, but it turns out that it's faster to not get it at first and clean these also normally, and instead get this quad now, because then we will have some more quad at the end, basically. Can drop into this little area here, and then into the goo, because in Nightmare we actually have to go here, because there's an enemy hiding in this area, so we have to go through this teleporter, and then over here is one enemy.
Just one enemy.
Exactly. That's the only reason we have to go there.
Yeah.
But you also get to clear up the start, which is nice.
It's like I just see random pellets flying at me. It's like, who the hell is that? Who did I not kill? It's like...
Exactly, so there was the second quad we
got
picked up.
everything.
Yeah. And then some nice little jumping on this section here. And then straight onto the end now with the remaining quad that we have. Just for 2 more hiding in these sidebars, and there we go.
Alright,
Very nice.
good.
Nice.
So E3M2 is a bit different than in the Easy Handle, because yeah, we cannot skip this trigger, basically. Well, I guess in Easy Handle we don't do it anyway. Oh, well, whatever. What is different though is we don't get this quad here, because we will make better use of it later, because there are a lot of shamblers later in the level. So we actually skip killing all the enemies there and skipping the quad. That was a nice ogre stack. Did anyone see that?
Yeah, explosives are also very nice in that sense. If there's multiple enemies in the same area, you can damage all of them at once.
Yeah, splash damage is really high in this game, which is also scary for yourself, because you gotta be careful, but it's also really good to clear out a lot of enemies close to each other. Shooting down here, because there's a lot of fiends waiting, probably. Oh, never mind, they're all dead already.
We're good.
Nice.
Good. Thankfully, this is a pretty hairy area.
Yeah.
It can get very hectic.
And now we go back to this quad here to grab it, because now we go to the end of the level where a lot of shamblers are waiting, and that's what we want the quad for, to kill them as quickly as possible. So we can already hear one below us. Fighting some other guys, luckily, due to the infighting. So that was pretty nice. And then there's another one over here. There we go, and that is, apart from this left guy, the last enemy. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, episode 3 is quite of a corridory episode, so lots of tight corners and enemies around every corner. It's you have to have patience and very good aim also around corners.
Also, this is like one of the only few levels where we don't get a quad power up.
Oh,
So we actually have to do everything a la naturale.
Another very unlucky zombie there that fell over, so we have to wait for him now.
I'll just
That
leave
should
him
do.
in, bro.
Yeah, that should make very good.
That did the trick.
And here on the sides there are two buttons. They extend this bridge, but it mainly helps us spawning some enemies to kill.
Of course, that guy didn't die. There we go. Just some ogre standing in the air there, nothing to see. Alright, getting the silver key and then onto the final part of this level, which is also really cramped and a lot of enemies in here. So gotta be quite careful.
It's just fine.
Classic DK with grenades.
Yeah, the DK is made out of so few polygons that sometimes, yeah, just projectiles go straight through their body.
Yeah, very low health here, gotta be careful. Oh, another hit. Okay, that's good though. Got some health that kept us alive there. And then some final enemies that spawn in.
That should be good. Alright, we're good.
Yeah, so at the start of this level, there are going to be some ogres right above us that we kill through some nicely bounced grenades. And then also, we are going to do after killing this fish, a nice grenade jump. Because this saves us swimming around, and we will... So you might now say, well, you're missing the ogre on the elevator, but we will actually kill him later with another LG bug.
And you might also wonder why is Muty shooting his shotgun while he's waiting for the grenade to blow up. It's basically to time the explosion. It's a lot easier to know when to jump.
So cleared up this whole area here, and then up to the elevator. Nice rocket jump as well. And down here we go onto this flying platform. Kind of tied to it right now. It's the only way really to get up here. Nice little straight jump over to this, and then opening up the secret, which is gonna get us pentagram, and now we have quad and pentagram again, so this is gonna be in some really nice boosts. For example, this one over here.
Nice one.
Really well done. Clearing out all
Shoutouts
these
to
enemies.
Elgu.
Yeah, that's basically a segmented strat, but Muty doesn't care. And so is also this LG bug, but Muty doesn't care, so...
There we go.
There we go.
So that LG bug killed the ogre that we didn't kill because of the grenade boost at the start, and that was a really good level.
Yes, good job.
And actually we took the secret exit again, so now we're on the secret level, E3 M7. This is probably the most cramped one of all of them.
Yeah. This is the definition of claustrophobia.
Yes. Indeed. Yeah, got the LG here, so that is a really good DPS weapon. It's like the highest DPS really, that you can have at least single target. So using that quite a bit to get rid of some of the enemies. Other than that, yeah, the usual rockets and grenades that are gonna do your most damage.
Whoa.
A little bit confused with the teleporter there.
Got confused with my own teleportation tricks.
Indeed. Yeah, it's a pretty quick level actually. It's not too long one. So yeah, the last secret, and then killing one ogre. I think ogre down there in the cage, and then straight into the end already.
Yeah, it's a very nice... Oh, missed one. Oh well.
Which one? I think it was the ogre in the lava.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yes,
that one, but I thought he died. Yeah, strange. Yeah, you can see it's really difficult to, really difficult to kill all the enemies there. Sometimes, yeah, you never know really where they were hiding, and you didn't kill them. So here we rush to this secret, which will give us quad really early on, so we can make quick use of that for all of the enemies here. And then, yeah, we actually have to take the normal route, I guess, not the one we do in easy run where we skip a lot of this level, because, yeah, we have to kill all of them, and unfortunately that really means taking all of the routes there, because that's what spawns them, or sometimes they're just in that area that we usually would skip in the easy run.
Yeah, this level is basically split into 3, and all of them you access with these weird wind tunnels, wind pipes. That just push you around. It's kind of weird, but also kind of cool.
Another quad here, which will help us a lot with the end of this level. It's going to be 2 shamblers around this corner here. One behind us.
And goodbye to both of them.
Exactly, with the LG and the quad that really helps. Missed the button there.
Yeah, to be honest, the spread with the weapons is quite bad in this game, so you might have the perfect aim, but still your shotgun shots will just miss your target, because
Exactly.
that's life.
Especially on distance, it's really crazy sometimes. And this is already the last room. We open this secret here, and luckily we can do a nice rocket boost instead of taking the teleporter, because that would bring us way back to the start of the level again. Well, maybe not the start, but further away again, so it would take long.
Yeah, Muty leaves a couple grenades there at the spawn because there's another enemy that spawns behind him.
And this is the last map of E3.
Yeah.
Lots of enemies stacked up on the start here. We've got the Ring of Shadows, which is going to help us a little bit because the enemies aren't, they can't see us, so they won't aggro directly, only when we start shooting them. So we can jump through this part kind of normally. However, these guys, we want to kill them already basically because they are too far out of our way to then go there again, because this is also the entrance to a secret, which we're in now, which will lead us to a quad image, with which we will kill all of the remaining enemies that we left behind with the Ring of Shadows, basically, that allowed us to not trigger them.
When you shoot an enemy, or if an enemy sees you, they start following you, and that's very useful in some levels where they start punching up and following you, so it's easy to pick up later.
Then we shoot that button to get the secret. Never missed that one before. And then we are on the final area here of this level, but we have some more cleaning up to do, so we loop around basically. And this area is also pretty sketchy. There's a lava pit below here with these moving platforms, so gotta be a bit careful. There we go, jumping over that one, and then moving on to this corridor here, where we actually press the button, because there's a decay that will spawn in once we press the button, so kinda have to press this button, and then can go back to this gold key door to then go to the actual end of the
corridor of scrags, there's so many of them.
Indeed. And some more enemies spawned in by the opening gold key door, and then there's another trigger here in the middle of the...
Oi, oi, oi.
What the hell?
Oh, that's a nice sound.
Good old fiend bug sound. Alright.
Yeah, that's
one more
quite
go on
annoying
this map.
ending to the level. There's a fiend, the jumping enemy that spawns. And yeah, as we mentioned earlier, it's very easy to get killed by it. It can tear down your health super fast, but there's also a way to mitigate that possibility, which is shooting a nail or any projectile when the fiend is jumping, because the fiend will damage the nail or anything else instead of you, which is kind of weird and not utilized too much in 100% until recently.
Yeah, I just want to highlight that the main way to run Quake is single segment, so you cannot use any saves, and if you die, then your run is over. So, yeah, I mean, it's just insane to me, basically, that Muty does this stuff single segment, like the run that he has, like his PB, well, the world record really is single segment, so he didn't die at all in all of this madness throughout all of the run, which is, yeah, just insane, really.
And also the fact that, well, yeah, I already missed like 2 kills.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're supposed to get all of them.
Yeah, that's part of the 100% where you, have to do all of that as well on top of it. Which is, yeah, you can also see, especially Nightmare 100% is really. Oh yeah.
Buddy?
Did he?
What are you up to? Huh?
Oh yeah, there we go. So enemies actually don't take damage from lava, so especially on this pit they like to fall in and they are then really annoying to hit. So that happened there. Oh yeah, what I was saying, so this category certainly isn't as movement heavy, because yeah, you have to kill so many enemies that oftentimes you're just busy fighting them, shooting them, instead of moving as quick as possible to some location. But still, like Muty's movement is just so freaking good, and he just does it as a byproduct basically of the run, which is pretty insane.
Fine.
Not close.
That was close again. But we got it. Yeah, the ending of this map is pretty hairy. First time around, I think it was like too many vorballs coming up my way and not having enough lightning gun ammo. But it's alright. Here comes the longest episode in the whole run.
Yeah, so episode 4, the last episode. And after we complete this, there's still the end map, but that's still a while away.
Very much so. So E4, yeah, whenever we start a new episode, we lose all our weapons. So we're back to the boomstick here, our handy shotgun, which with quad really is quite powerful as well. And now with the nail gun, we can really make quick use of these weak enemies basically. So most of them die by one nail hit with a quad. So we can just tear through them really.
Yeah, usually the first episodes first maps of episodes have these kind of weaker enemies throughout, because you know you're still picking up weapons and ammo, so it's a bit easier. But also doing any kind of bigger tricks is usually not happening in the first maps.
The start room here is, a lot of enemies spawn in later, so it's really kind of difficult to keep track of who is dead and who isn't, and where the last enemy basically is. But there we go, we got them all in the end.
Yeah, you basically have to visit twice at the start to make sure everyone's dead.
There's a weird little gimmicky door here, where while it's opening, which takes a long time, we can kill some things already, and then we jump on this ledge to get this tiny bit earlier onto the button. Then we're back with the Ring of Shadows. So we can jump past this ogre without him aggroing until we shoot him. We actually want them to aggro though, because we will kill them later on from that.
Yep. It's a bit risky here because the ogre might decide not to show up later, but usually I would say like 90% of the time he shows up, so...
Yeah, it's quite unpredictable what or where enemies move when they try and come and kill you, but you can have a good guess though.
Yeah, and here we are, so now we are trying to kill all the enemies there that we left behind, and they look pretty good. And now while we're coming up to the end of the level here, we're gonna use, or Muty is gonna use a Vorball boost to try to move up to the elevator. So here's the Vor that we're gonna try to use. While we are luring it to shoot Vorballs behind us, we're gonna kill the remaining enemies. So now we're collecting more Vorballs. As you can see, they're following us, and they will give us a boost up to this teleporter here, which is a really nice strat that was used in the IL, which, yeah, I don't know, you just got recently, and it was like a really, really old record that stood for a super long time, and Muty beat it by a second, which was a really remarkable achievement.
Yeah, so this map as well, it's on a timer, basically. Muty just killed the enemy that starts a chain of events where other enemies start spawning in. And basically now, during the downtime of waiting for those certain enemies to spawn, we just clear out the other parts of the level, and then just go back to the, I guess, kind of like start of the map, kill another enemy, and clear another section. So there's the enemy that spawned in. And also would be probably a good time to read any donations if there are any.
Sure thing. We have $20 from a Raid Bell saying, shout out to Elgio and Sphere, both not only Quake legends but also amazing commentators. Forget AG, play Quake instead.
Oh
Yeah, I think we got a little war going on there. And then I'm gonna try my best to do an impression, because we got $5 from John Sphere saying, simply saying, huh, 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 huh. Thank you so much for both of those donations.
Thank you, John.
Thanks so much, Raid Bell, as well. He's a really up-and-coming runner. Lately, has been breaking some insane records.
I mean, he has already coming out. Okay, how did I phrase this? Okay, whatever.
He is already at an insane level.
He has already established himself. I think it's safe
Absolutely,
to
yes.
say, definitely.
What I mean is he's, I don't know, he started running like a few months ago, which on the Quake timeline is just insane.
Yeah. It's actually very nice to still see some of the older Quake runners still in the game. People who did runs in the 90s are still at it. It's nice to see.
Yeah, and then the mix with all the new people is it's just great.
Respect your elders.
Absolutely.
The Elder.
There we go. So we waited for another spawn there, and now we're... which part are we moving on to? Oh yeah, it's the silver key part now. So that's the part we're clearing now while waiting for the other fiend to spawn in the next one. So moving over this lava bridge, it's getting the silver key. And then while it's extending, we just bunny hop back. Yeah, and again, due to the timer, we're not really too concerned with how fast we are because we have to wait anyway. And there we go. Nicely timed on the grenades there to kill him right when he spawns in. Now that we have the silver key, we can open the silver key door and then move over to this gold key area. Kill these last few enemies remaining. Then we're gonna...
Gotta save some ammo. Just use the shotgun plus the super shotgun to dispose of those guys, because I really need rockets and nail gun ammo for the next 2 maps.
And this level also is the one level with the highest enemy count. Is it like 101 or so?
105.
105.
Yeah, crazy amounts.
Yeah.
Moving to the final area here to clean out these guys. All open the end already, but we cannot exit yet because this one fiend that keeps us waiting this whole time. Yeah, that basically is the bottleneck of this whole map. We're waiting for him, and we're gonna do a really
deserve any scream time.
Yeah, happily we have the quad damage there, so Muty shoots some grenades over that direction, and luckily the enemy dies.
And now to maybe the most messy of the levels, or kind of the most random one.
100%.
It's super big and very, like, I don't know, stretched out, and enemies are everywhere, and they can walk everywhere. Yeah. Luckily though, we get the pentagram at least, so we can be very, disregarding with our rockets here. Just shoot them straight in the face. Kill those enemies. And then drop into this water pool here with a lot of fish. Can sometimes be lucky if they're bunched up that we grenade them. That wasn't really the case here, so it took a bit longer with the nail gun then. We got some fiends going nuts, of course. This Shambler here as well that we have to get rid of. Then we're gonna... Fiend took a bath. Straight onto this another pentagram here with the silver key as well. So you could see, maybe you know the secret teleporter there that brings you to the end of the map. We're not gonna take that one.
Nope.
Oh, there's Greg over there. There's the hardest grenade jump. Easily done. Okay, I'm a bit kidding, but yeah, I don't know. For some reason that grenade jump is actually harder than it looks. So here we're gonna trap this elevator a bit, so that we can shoot while we're taking the or waiting for the elevator cycle there, basically. And then getting the quad from that secret. And now we're trying to make as best use as possible of this quad, because there are just loads of enemies on this map. So trying to shoot some down from this bridge, then going into this inner part, shooting a lot of these guys. You can see the DK behind there. And yeah, it's just super long corridors, trying to get all of them. There's the Shambler down there. Nice, got him. But there's another one there.
Yeah.
Really low health now.
Yeah, what you can also
this map is
it's a pain. But what you can see there quite a lot is Muty is using the nail gun, and because the way Quake works is each shot is basically a reload. If you switch weapons during a reload, the next shot will be in the same time as the other ones, so you can chain the nail gun and the super shotgun to quickly kill off enemies.
Okay, now moving down to this basement area here with... Oh my god, you're stuck.
Wait, how did I get stuck?
What the hell? Yeah, I have no idea. I thought you were on the beam, but you weren't. You were like, so far away from it. Alright, that worked out anyway, somehow.
Yeah, we're good.
Now we're coming up to the end part, so there's one fiend here, and then this Shambler. All of the rest of the enemies I think you cleared quite nicely. However, this Shambler, is trying to play with hide and seek. So 2 more DKs here.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Really good telefrag there. And now we grenade jump backwards into this secret, which is kind of an interesting approach, but yeah, really fast one. So there we go.
Shoutouts to Chambers coming up this map. Really fun.
Yeah, so here you can see this a lot of slimes, a lot of zombies grabbing the gold key to open up this door. And then up here is another quad damage that we will want to grab on the right side, and then quite a few enemies here as well on all of these parts. Actually here we have to shoot this secret because there's a war hiding there, so we need to kill him. Another pentagram, just gonna make our life a bit easier. And then, yeah, the usual super nail gun with the quad, taking good care of pretty much any enemy. But it also kills, yeah, quite key all of the zombies, so it can give them, which is really helpful. Yeah, some insane enemies here, so the LG with the quad damage does some good work with that. And there's a nice little slope jump here, and another one here to get up to this area early.
Yeah, lots of secrets kind of chained here. Very cool movement overall here.
And another quad. Yeah, this map has a lot of quads, which is really nice, so we collect all of them to clear the enemies super fast. Go up here to get the silver key, which we need, which, yeah, we do need for the secret, right? I think that's
Yes, we actually need it to be able to open up the secret.
Yeah, usually you wouldn't need it because you can just jump over like the bridge that you open with the silver key, but because we need to do the secret level, we have to get that key to open up the secret key door, basically, the secret door.
Yeah, it's very interesting. The intended way of using a bridge and using the silver key for it, you know, it destroys your silver key, so that means you can't go to the secret level. So you have to take the leap of faith the harder way, let's say, which is kind of interesting level design wise.
Yeah, from the looks of it, we're missing a kill because Muty is trying to hide for him.
Oh, okay, 2 of them.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I guess they were hiding while we were jumping through here. Yeah, that really is the random. Yeah, this climb, this water climb is a bit weird. It's not as your usual ones. But yeah, cleared up those missing enemies, so now we can proceed back to the end of the level here, which this time has the end of the level and the entrance to the secret exit right next to it. So here we go, we open it, and then go into the secret level. And that's going to be E-Farm 8, the nameless city, I think. I'm not sure if that's correct actually, but it popped up in my head, so maybe.
let's say this.
Yeah, let's say this. So we hit the button there, using a grenade jump from the Fiend and killing all of the Fiends that are just stupidly jumping behind us, basically. And then taking this elevator up, and then it's going to be a Shambler waiting, going to zap us. Oh, never mind. Muty's quick enough to stun him, so he doesn't get zapped.
It's a very vertical map actually, even with like very little elevators and so on. It's quite a lot of walking.
Yeah, especially this part here, so we have to take many elevators up now to go to this area because there are a lot of zombies hiding. Muty, I think, is actually not going to press the button like a madman. Because
it's more fun, by the way, the way back, I would say.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the way back, like jumping down there is really cool. And because he didn't press the button, we will actually have to do a boost up to where that button would make like an elevator that you could use usually. That will come up in a bit. But in the meantime, just clearing these remaining enemies here in this area. Getting the gold key to open this secret here. And then there is this area, which unfortunately is going to be a bit of a waiting game. So we have to wait for these doors to open to kill these zombies. There we go, got it now. And another bit of waiting, and there we go, we are unleashed to go back to our usual speed here to clear everything. Nice little boost of the war. It's gonna bring us to this area, and here is where we need to do the jump. Oh, very nice. Yeah, especially with all the mess around you, that's pretty sketchy, so really nicely done to get up there safely. And now we're in this
Yeah,
secret.
it's a very interesting room. Just enemies keep spawning from the top, but considering we have the quad damage, it's quite easy to clear.
Yeah. And then, oh wow, very nice.
What was going on there?
It's a big ball. There you go. That was a nice grenade. Yeah, to some other part. Unfortunately, didn't quite kill that last DK there, but we clean him up. And there's a weird trap here.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's a nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. Dodged it nicely, and then we get the pentagram to be safe for the rest of the level, basically. Can just go straight face to face with the zombies and shoot a grenade.
All right, buddy. I
He
guess
was
I woke
already-
that guy up with the lightning gun.
Oh my god, yeah. The LG Bucky actually not helping us out. Muty told me that he once had a zombie actually fall over because of that.
I actually gypped him.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you
Oh,
gypped him with a
like-
quad, yeah, so...
But yeah,
Here you go, confirm 6.
extremely scary map.
Yeah, especially at the start, there's like a pit full of
Yep.
slimes.
Look
which
down
is-
there, people. That's death.
Yeah, so what you might have already noticed if you have a keen eye is these blue enemies. Muty always tried to kill them as soon as possible when he saw them. And the reason being is they jump like madmen everywhere. So it's just easier to make sure you kill them first no matter what. Because just like when they get loose, you know, it's so hard to kill them.
Absolutely. The LG makes it a bit easier, but even then, it's just so tough. Yeah, even more slimes spawning in. Especially, yeah, also in the start area, but now I think mostly we're good. Lots of dodging from this fiend here, jumping around. There we go. There's another secret area here with more slimes. Nice, nicely planned grenade there to kill both of them at once with the splash damage. And then we're gonna do a grenade boost up to the rocket launcher, which we do not have yet in this episode. So we'll use this elevator here, place a grenade, do the timing, and get the rocket launcher. Very nice. Get the red armor and the pentagram. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean we have everything basically now, so you can see how we go ham with the rocket boost and killing all of the enemies right next to us. Another nice rocket boost, another nice rocket boost. I mean, it's just beautiful to watch.
What the?
Insane TK stack there.
Yeah, basically on those platforms there's like 2 spawns, and considering the DKs were not killed beforehand, now they're kind of like stacking on top of each other.
Oh my god, so many foreballs behind you. Oh, this
Nice.
Oh, very,
Escape.
yeah, that was sketchy.
So this
Here's
is
the
the
fun map.
yeah the last map of episode 4.
We have a Shambler behind us zapping us. We'll ignore him for now. Come back to him later though. Pay our revenge.
Yeah, also another map with quite a lot of quad damage and jumping around and all kinds of craziness. If there's any donations or other shoutouts, now might be a good time.
Sure thing. We do have $20 from Henna Joe, which is who's coming with a little comment that is gonna what do you say, compliment an earlier donation, because it is saying Sphere is cute. It is not going towards any incentive, but I do want to remind people that you can put your donations toward other than just the amazing cause that we are trying to raise money for, some of the incentives that we have coming up. For example, in a few hours we have the pedestrian being run by Polister, who is going to, if we meet the $500 donation incentive, he's going to drink some hot sauce, and I definitely want to see that, and I hope you do as well. So keep donating, and remember to put it towards an incentive.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And in the meantime, Muty has cleared most of the map already, really quickly.
Yeah, and also insane amount of secrets in this level.
Yeah, there's so many, especially close to each other. There's the Shambler from the start, getting rid of
floating zombies as well. Yeah.
Exactly. Then some more spawns. Luckily, they're very bunched up, and with the quad damage, they are easy to get rid of, and then these last quadruplet of
Nice.
wars. Really good.
So now we have all the 4 runes, and we're getting ready for the final map.
Take a big breeze ray.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
didn't
it-
quite
oh
make
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Unlucky. So yeah, we have to kill the fish here at the start. Just preparation for what's to come. So yeah, this level is pretty messy. Basically, there's like some timers that spawn them some enemies. Luckily, because we have the LG bug, we can again shoot them seemingly through walls. Basically, the other beams that we have with the LG are going to be able to hit those because they are in a spawn box right next to us. So when you see Muty going here now, on the right, to the right of us, there's a spawn box with a lot of enemies, and we're going to try to laser all of them with the other beam that we have. You can hear them on the right. There's one enemy spawning in. We're going to try to hit more. We're going to aim for like 19 would be ideal. 18 might be okay. We got the 18. We got the 19.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
perfect.
GG.
Because the 20th kill that we need is the final boss here itself, which we're going to telefrag in the classical way, and it's time.
Good job.
That was fun.
Super fun.
That's awesome.
That's really good. All right, I really hope you enjoyed that. Shout outs to the Quake community and the boys who showed up this late at night. Thank you so
Real
much
Quake
for
hours.
watching. The real Quake hours. Hope you enjoyed that. If anybody is interested in picking up Quake as a speedrun, we'll be waiting for you in the PC gaming lobby. We're recording some co-op demos right now. No, jokes aside, you can check out the Speed Demos Archive Quake page, which is active to this day, or you can join the Quake Speedrunning community Discord.
Yeah, shout outs to Flagged for keeping us alive, especially.
Yep, exactly. Shout outs to Flack. And thank you to you two for commentating on this run. You guys were excellent, and yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for the amazing speedrun. It was super entertaining.
Yeah, thanks for daring to do this. This is like mind-blowing to me.
Yeah,
to do
it's
Nightmare 100%, the
crazy.
king of all categories.
Yeah, it really is.
Really well done.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That was an amazing showcase. Let's give him a last round of applause for both the amazing run and the great commentary to go along with it. Thank you so much for that.